Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Juan Motivates. If you're new to here, let me tell you a little bit about what I do, especially on these videos here. I get a lot of comments on my channel here, which I'm very, very appreciative for, and I want to help you. I want to help you guys the best that I can. That's why I tell you guys to follow me here. Yes, it's my TikTok. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get up there. I'm trying to put more radiology stuff. I know I have like a lot of workout stuff and things like that, but because I am trying to get in shape, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live a little longer and healthier. But I want to start that. The main reason I started is to help people in radiology, or just not in radiology, but just trying to get into medical field, whether it's nursing, whether it's X-ray, whatever kind of field. I've been in so many programs, man. I'm certified in so many things, and not just medical field, that I know a lot. I know a lot when it comes to school. I know what schools transfer, what credits transfer, what to get into, what not to get into. I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm not, but I know a lot. And that's where you guys come to my channel, man, because I keep it real, I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I want to help you guys. I want to give you the real insight on anything that you need help with. All right, I'm like your free life coach, you know what I'm saying? Let's just put it that way. I'm your free life coach for now, you know. So any questions you have, I'll try to make videos, and I want to help you guys. So this one comes from Miguel Fernandez, and it's this. Okay, it's long. I can stop it, read it, but basically he says that he just graduated associate's degree, and he wants to know, Miguel, I'm talking to you, you want to know whether you want to get into radiology or do you want to get into Spanish literature, right? And you kind of not knowing what way you want to go. And you work at the hospital already, so you work cleaning, you work in the cleaning department, and the cool thing about that, you know, you work in the cleaning department, so you kind of hear what goes on in radiology already, so you kind of have a little insight already on what to expect if you do decide to go into that field, right? So this is the thing, right? And this is the thing that I've learned being an X-ray tech for so long, 12 years, maybe 13. Like I said, I kind of forget. So my thing when I went to radiology, first of all, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I'll be honest with you. There was no YouTube back then when I went. And if it was YouTube, it was barely in the beginning stages. So I didn't have no mentorship. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I think that one time I asked somebody that worked at the hospital, I seen him at the gym, and I'm like, hey man, you know, how's the X-ray tech? He's like, oh, it's great. Go for it. You'll be fine. You'll love it. And this is, you know, him coming from a small hospital, you know, and this is from a small rural hospital that we're talking about like 8 ER beds. You know what I'm saying? Inpatients probably 40 beds, you know, so it's nothing crazy. So I was like, okay, you know, cool. And that's probably all he knew, you know what I'm saying? But when you go out to the real world, it's different, right? But anyway, I didn't have a guidance, right? I didn't have a guidance to what I got myself into. So when I got into radiology, I kind of went blindly. I was like, you know what? It sounds like a manly thing to do. I'm gonna be taking X-rays. I get to see bones. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, that's what you do. That's what you honestly do. But I made the mistake of making my job my priority, right? And my career my priority. You know, which, you know, when I say that, I feel like I missed a lot out on my family time. You know, it's not too late because my kids are barely getting to middle school, so I still have a lot of time. But you know, when you get into a career, right? When you go into radiology, this is what you're getting yourself into. It depends where you work too, right? But you're getting yourself into industry, or it's not industry, a medical field that has its goods and its bads. All right. The good thing is that you're educated. Even not that you're not educated in Spanish literature, but I'm saying you're educated in the medical field. You have a certificate. You know, a certificate not everybody can achieve and not everybody can get. Okay. And, you know, when you work in a hospital, you know, you have different shifts. So you have, usually there's a 8 to 5, 7 to 3:30, then you got 2 to 2:30 to 11. When you work in a big hospital as an X-ray tech, there's so much that goes into it. There's so many portables in the morning, so much OR that goes on, and a lot of fluoro. Okay, so it's busy. You're always on your feet, always. I'm not saying there's not downtime, but for the most part, man, you always go, 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 go. especially when you're in the OR. When you're in the OR, you first you have to push these big machines, a C-arm. Second, you have to be in there with some surgeons that sometimes are cool and sometimes they can be mean, bro. That's it. They could be mean. So you're in a hostile environment. You know what I'm saying? You're in a hostile environment. You're stressed out. You're like, oh my God, I gotta go with so and so doctor. He's like this, he's like that. And it shouldn't be that way, you know what I'm saying? But it is. And at the end of the day, it is. And it can be stressful. And then you're in OR, and a lot of people are like, I like OR, which is cool. It's not hard. I mean, not OR, fluoro. It's not hard, but the thing about when you're in fluoro, you're in just constant radiation. You're literally right there next to the radiologist, giving the patient barium, holding the patient down while they're fluoroing. Your arms are all in the way, flipping them up and down, turn on your back, turn on your stomach. Oh, and then they're just radiating. They're just radiating. They're just going. Yeah, you have a shield, but your arms are exposed. So it's kind of like, how much really are you protecting? So that's another thing. You get into X-ray, man, you get into radiation. And this is the thing I didn't know. You get into radiation, and radiation is, I'm not saying it's dangerous, but it is. And at the same time, the X equals unknown, so you don't know what radiation really does. Is it bad for you? Is it good for you? You think about it, you're like, okay, we have radiation therapy and it kills cancer, but then it could give you cancer. So it's like, is it safe? Who knows? We don't know. The only thing that you can do as a technologist, if you get in that field, is protect yourself. But that's what I'm saying. That's what you're getting yourself into when you go to X-ray. That's just hospital based now, okay? Now, the good thing about radiology is that you can work in different places. You can work in doctors' offices. Now they got imaging centers. So imaging centers, you can work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, no call, no holidays, no nothing. And actually, they're starting to be competitive with hospital pay. So that's what a lot of techs are doing now too. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna go become a tech. I'm gonna go work in a hospital for 6 months, PRN, not even full time, PRN, get a little bit of experience, but I'm gonna work full time at an outpatient center because I get better hours, I get better work-life balance, and it's a lot more enjoyable. You know what I mean? So there's ways and places you can work at, right? Now, like I said, that's the downfall of radiation. You just don't know. Now the cool part about working X-ray is that most places work 312s. So basically, just an example, you can work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 12-hour shifts, and you're off for the rest of the week, and that's it. You're full time. You know what I mean? So that's kind of cool. So basically, in your case, Miguel, that if you go into radiology, you can work 3 days a week and have 4 days to do your Spanish literature, right? But this is the thing, and this is what I messed up when I was younger, right? I don't regret going into radiology. I have a lot of respect for my career. I enjoy what I do for the most part, but I wish that I would followed my passion, and my passion, as you can tell, is helping people. So I feel like I would have been a good teacher, maybe by now a guidance counselor. So I feel like my passion would have been teaching. It's not too late. I can still get into it. But that's what I was trying to say. If your passion, man, is going into Spanish literature, and that is your passion, go for your passion. Because when you go for your passion, you never work a day in your life. Because you're doing what you love. And the cool thing about following your heart and following your passion is that you never know what can come from the side of that. You know what I'm saying? You can go teach at a school, and then on your free time, what? I want to write a book. I want to write a book about Spanish culture or whatever, and you can write a book. There's so many things you can do when you have the passion and it's in your heart. Radiology is one of those careers and I could be wrong. Not everybody feels the way I feel. And like I said, I have a respect for my career. What I'm saying is that a lot of people use radiology to get a good income, to get good money, work those 3 days, don't take no extra time, don't have to work overtime, just be like, look, I'm gonna do my 3 days, 312s, and I'm done. Don't call me, I'm good. So the next 4 days you have off, you follow your passion, so you have a good income, and then, you can follow your passion on the side. But don't get to that point that, you're working at a career and you get stuck making that kind of money, but it's not your passion, So that's really what I can say, man. Is in my opinion, follow your heart, follow your passion, Radiology is a good career. You can make good money. Right now, the jobs are amazing. You can work anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere you want to work, you can work. Honestly, there's hospital jobs, outpatient center jobs, there's imaging center jobs, doctor's offices jobs, urgent care jobs. Like there's jobs galore right now in X-ray. Okay, a lot of jobs. So you can pick and choose where you want to work after you go to school. Now, school is not easy. Okay, school is not easy. You're gonna figure out. You're gonna understand. You're gonna start with 20, 25 students, and maybe 8 or 9 will actually complete the program. And out of those 8 or 9, maybe the first chance they take the registry, their first try, probably 6 will pass. It's not an easy program. It's not something that you should go in lightly. You got to go in there understanding. You got to be mentally prepared, mentally dedicated, physically dedicated, because it takes a lot to get through this program. Okay, it's not like being a doctor, of course, but it's not easy. All right, so if you choose this path, you have to understand that you are going into a program that's pretty tough. And if you fail your registry 3 times, you get 3 chances. If you fail it 3 times, that's it. You got to go back another 2 years. So that's the thing. And when you go for Spanish literature, you go for teaching, a little bit more lenient, and they're going to kick you out. Like right now, like I was looking into teaching, and since I have my bachelor's, I can go teach. And then they give me 1 year to be certified in a certain subject, whether it's English, math, science, whatever I want to choose. I got a year to get certified. And the teachers here in Florida, I think they start off at $50K. I mean, it's not a lot, but at the same time, it's not bad. If you think about going for Spanish literature and you want to be a teacher, and you start off at $50K a year, it's not bad, right? You go, you get your bachelor's, you get your master's, and you're like, oh, you know what? I want to keep on going up or whatever. And 5 years, you're a principal making 110, 120K. It's not bad. It's not bad money. And you think about the hours that teachers have: Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. Maybe a little bit of after school work. Maybe you get off at 3:30, 4:30, weekends off, all the holidays off, all the summer off. Like, what else do you want, Miguel? Nah, I'm just playing. But seriously, bro, being a teacher is not a bad thing, man. Like I said, I'm not a teacher myself. I love helping people, and I feel like that could have been my passion. But, it's never too late, guys. Miguel, thank you, man. Thank you for your question. Thank you for following my channel. Thank you for your support. I hope that this helped you, man. I hope that this helped something. If it didn't help you if I didn't answer your question, I apologize. But I tried, So everybody out there, guys, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, and y'all know I will be back.